I think the problem with road rage is like too many people have like cars and they shouldn't be driving. They really shouldn't. Car centric infrastructure and like the rise of conservatism. A lot of you like conservative types and like entitled types and like people who just want to see the world like burn. People who really just want everything dead. Like, genuinely, the momentum I feel for you is all like prison, but prison wouldn't be enough. Prison wouldn't be enough for those people. Prison would not be enough. Like, just if you drive stupid, if you tailgate, if you whatever, you overtake in the wrong places. The other day I was like driving to a four-way stop and we came together at the same time. I'm on the right side, by the way. I have the right of way. The guy just takes it off. He doesn't, he barely stops. Guys, I'm really tired of drivers. I'm really tired of like elderly and like geriatric drivers. They're either way too aggressive or they're way too mild. They'll either go 20 over or 20 under, and it's like there's no in between. There have been just times where it's just all like, I feel like I'm going to die if I stay in front of you, or if I stay behind you, I'm just going to be here forever. Guys, one of the big problems with America is like this fixation on individualism and individual whatever. It's not about rights. It's about making the world worse for everyone else, because a lot of these people out here are way too stupid to be operating with like full freedom to do whatever they want. I've met people who you would never want to see behind a wheel of a car, but they have a car and they can just do whatever they want. I have seen people like that. I have seen people you do not want to interact with other than like, even outside of work. A lot of people who work don't know how to do their jobs. I have met people who have yelled at me from behind a counter, by the way. I've had to call corporate on people because it's just all like, these people do not operate well in public. And like, you have to think about it like this. It's not about laziness. It's about how other people can get in your way and make your life worse and more miserable, just so you can prove a point like, oh, I don't want to support you. I'd rather pay extra in taxes than have like all this extra shit. And like, we already have to pay extra in taxes because of like road maintenance and like, just a lot of stuff. I don't want to get into that. That's way too much of a conversation of like what your taxes are actually going to. I don't believe in no taxes. I just believe in like thoughtful taxes. But anyway, I think that it'd be way better if we focused our money on like education or something, and like people could just like grow up to be like intelligent, instead of like, here it's every man for themselves, get lucky as you can, and hopefully you don't die and you get like shot or something by some idiot who just had the opposite experience of you. Other people are willing to throw their lives away to kill you. Just know that. And it's just all like, I've been on the road and people just send it. They just send it. And there will be a time where some of these people will die. And I just hope that it doesn't kill somebody good. And I know that everyone's all like, oh, we really just need to all look out for ourselves and have our own backs. I mean, good luck with that. I really hope that you get yours in this life, and if you don't, I genuinely hope hell is hot enough for you. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and hopefully you can pull yourself out of hell. Enjoy your life. Conservative-minded individuals who just make life worse for everybody else. Like, oh, the poor should just stay in poverty. I have to drive through areas that are just like really tough, and it's just like a lot of those people are, a fair amount. It doesn't seem like they really know how to drive, and it's just all like the problem is probably education. I see people like speeding through parking lots. I've almost been hit by people like that. I've definitely been hit by somebody when I was in a Meijer parking lot when I was a teenager. She was an elderly woman. She didn't like full on hit me, but I felt her car touch my body, and I seen how old she was. Some people, they just don't pay attention. They don't think you have the right of way because they are so dense and so stupid. And it's just like, why are you guys like so focused on like individualism? People shouldn't be driving. We should be able to walk our cities. We should be able to walk our towns. Maybe that would give like me incentive enough to walk through. Cars, And the car industry is one of the worst things to happen to America. And like the idea that we can just all like create productivity out of nothing at the expense of everything. It's kind of like the lawn care industry. It's just like another stupid industry that we've just hyped up and we put on our backs, and it's just all like, oh yeah, this is how we create wealth, by just killing everything. It's just all like, I don't know, I don't think that's really good. And then like a ton of people have their whole livelihood in it, and it's just all like, it ain't about the wealth. It ain't about the economy. Why can't we do something productive and create something out of like nothing that's all like whatever? I mean, the capitalist idea, and I've noticed this a lot in my jobs, is just staying busy. You have to look busy. It's not just about how busy you are. Because I had a job where I would do everything. I would pretty much cut all the loose ends from every single shift. And I would actually like go out of my way to just do stuff because I was bored as hell. When I work my jobs, I make sure stuff gets done. But they were more mad at me that I wasn't always on the floor twiddling my thumbs and just looking at stuff and pretending to be busy. They'd be more upset that I like sat down. Guys, I want to tell you something. I did cleaning all day because, again, I was in a public place. It gets dirty in public. You clean all day. You do multiple runs for, like, supplies, everything. You clean up where you can, whatever. It's mostly cleaning and running a register. I pretty much had a whole store by myself. So anyway, you do all of that. And it's just all like, you are productive and you're on top of everything. Everything's always getting done. Something's always getting done. If I was really bored, I would go out of my way and I'd actually clean dishes for the, what's it called? Like, if they were running behind in the back, I would do jobs that weren't mine. Who cares? I don't care. I would mop the bathrooms. I would mop the entire store every single day, by the way. People told me I was doing too much. But it was just all like, they kept telling me to do more. And it's just all like, I realize now that they really just wanted me to twiddle my thumbs on the floor and just look at stuff and pretend like I was busy. Push around a cart and pretend, because you stock. It's a retail environment. And guys, if it is not like up to my like standards of like, I wouldn't say OCD. I have problems with OCD, but like this wasn't like OCD. This was just all like, I need my planogram right. I need everything on the floor right. And, like, if it's not right, I don't want it there. But, like, they were so, like, I got to stay busy. They would just put everything out on places that just didn't need it. And, like, that's a big problem with stores. They like to stay busy, and it's just all, like, corporate. They love that because it's just like, oh, you're busy. It's just all, like, but it looks lazy on the end of the customer. But, like, customers love laziness. They will complain to corporate because you sat down. You elderly folk need to be put in a home. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Jesus Christ. Every time. It's just all like, we get this. We get it. I would do 10 times more than anybody in that store. Me and my buddy, I trained him well enough. It's just all like, some corners can be cut. Other corners I do not ever want to see cut. I don't know. That's just the problem with today. Everything's lazy and everything's like stay busy for the sake of being busy. You got to drive because that keeps you busy. It's just like, it's bullshit. We should be walking. We should be taking care of the world around us. We should be like celebrating life. We shouldn't be killing everything, and we shouldn't be like so struck with individualism. And people, they think I'm crazy. It's just all like, I've worked jobs and like, some jobs better than others. Some jobs are better than others in other ways. It's a dual-edged sword. If you find something good, it sucks. If you find something that sucks, it's good. I'm not working in a, I don't know. We'll talk about this later.